Hello everybody. Welcome back to our discussion about understanding obesity. Firstly, I want to thank you all for being here and attending this session. Yeah. So, as we were discussing and we have understood what exactly obesity is, why obesity occurs, and what are the reasons and what is the genetic factor and why these genes are developed like this and all of that. But in last session we discussed about set point, and I had promised you that we'll discuss about set point in detail in our next session. So today we are going to talk about set point. So what exactly the set point is? In a simple language, set point is weight thermostat. So set point is a point where body tries to maintain you. So even if you are gaining weight, body will try to pull you back there, and if you are trying to lose weight, then body will try to put on and bring you back to the set point, because set point is a safe place. Set point is where body thinks you are comfortable at. Okay? So how this set point is decided? Set point is decided upon short-term eating habits and fat percentage of your body and long-term weight number. Okay, so this will be decided depending upon what is the fat percentage of your body in a recent time, or what are your eating patterns and eating habits in a recent time, and what is your weight number that has been there for a long-term period. Yes. So now we know how the set point is set. It's a very complex mechanism which involves genetics, your brain work, your hormonal changes, your emotional work, everything working together to maintain this set point. Okay. Now what exactly happens when we are saying there are a lot of hormones and chemicals that are involved? So basic, on the front, basic chemicals and hormones that are at function are ghrelin and leptin. Ghrelin is a hunger hormone secreted by endocrine cells of gastrointestinal tract, mainly your stomach. So all these endocrine glands that are present in your gastrointestinal tract are going to secrete this hormone, but stomach plays a important role. So what exactly this does? As the name suggests, it's a hunger hormone. So it makes you feel hungry. So from the set point, when you are trying to lose weight, okay, if your set point is set at 80 kgs and 70 is your target, so you're trying to lose weight and reduce these 10 kgs. As soon as you start losing weight, means start going from 80 to, let's say, 79, 78, 77, 76, your body feels that you're deviating from your set point and ghrelin is produced extra. Okay, so automatically you're going to feel more hungry, automatically you're going to eat more, and then your body slowly go back to 80. Now that is about ghrelin. Now let's understand about leptin. Leptin is a satiety hormone which is produced by fat stores in our body. Now, as the name suggests, this is a satiety hormone. So when you eat and your stomach is full and you feel that you're satisfied, you don't want to eat anymore. Now again, when you're deviating from your set point, your leptin hormone secretion reduces, and because of that, if you start eating extra, automatically you're going to go back to the set point. So that is how body tries to maintain the set point, mainly with ghrelin and leptin secretions. There is also a lot of metabolic changes that happen and contribute in maintaining the set point. So what happens is, when you are deviating and reducing your weight, you're deviating from your set point and you're reducing the weight, body starts conserving energy. body slows down, reduces your metabolic rate, so your energy spend is reduced and more fat is accumulated. More and more fat is reserved and stored, which again helps in gaining weight and going back to your set point. Yes. Now, this is what we spoke about when you are trying to lose weight. But all these changes also happen when you are trying to gain weight. Sometimes not trying even, but yes, when you are gaining weight, all these changes happen again, just in a reverse fashion. Yes. So when your set point is set, let's say at 50, and your ideal weight and your body mass should be at the level of 60 kg. So you need to gain 10 kg. When you're consciously trying to do that, or because you're traveling a lot, partying a lot, you're eating a lot, and you're starting to gain weight, at that time, again, your leptin and ghrelin levels are going to change. So as we discussed, ghrelin being a hunger hormone, when you're suddenly gaining weight, consciously or subconsciously, while you're gaining weight, that time your ghrelin levels are going to go down. So your hunger levels are going to reduce. You will not feel like eating much. You will not feel hungry, and then this weight gain will stop. Yes. At the same time, leptin levels suddenly increase, and just with little amount of food, you're going to feel satisfied. You're going to feel like you're full and you can't eat anymore. That again contributes into not letting you gain weight. Same happens with metabolism. So when you're suddenly gaining weight, knowing or unknowingly, your metabolic rate goes up and you suddenly start spending lot of energy. Your energy consumption is going to increase and your fat reserves are going to be used up. And that is how body tries to bring you back, pull you back to your set point. Yes. So now, you know, set point is a very important complex mechanism. But yes, it is very important, and it is surely going to be important if you're trying to gain weight or you're trying to lose weight. So make sure, whichever side of the scale you're on, when you start the process, first few weeks are going to be difficult because you have to break this barrier of set point. There is a property of inertia. Your body is set at a set point. You have to really put in effort and pull it to either of the side. If you're losing weight or you're gaining weight, you have to pull your body away from the set point. It will try to go back. Every time you pull it away, it is going to try to go back. And that is when your efforts and your consistency comes in place. So you have to make sure that you pull it away from this set point and pull it away enough time that when you stop the efforts, when you leave it there, it's not going to jump back. Every time you take it away, it's going to jump back. If you put in enough efforts and enough time and maintain the consistency, that is when the body is going to stay here. The new set point will be formed, and that is when you will be able to achieve your target. So make sure to make an effort, be consistent, and continue whatever you're doing on your weight loss or weight gain journey. Don't get disappointed, don't feel frustrated and leave it halfway through, because your body is just trying to go back to your set point, and what you want to achieve is set a new set point. So today we've discussed this. We'll discuss furthermore about different concepts and easy ways to handle obesity, to understand obesity. I'll see you next week. Till then, take care. Bye.